Hello and a very warm welcome to ET Studios. I'm Himanshi Tiwari and we are joining you from the ET Brand Equities MarTech Summit 2025. Now, customer engagement today is no longer just about sending the right message. It is about creating consistent, meaningful experiences across every touch point. But with so many platforms, tools, and customer expectations evolving, it is fair to say that it isn't easy, right? To help us decode how technology and strategy can come together to solve these challenges, I am joined by Raj Iyer, EVP and Portfolio GM Business and Industry Solutions at HCLSoftware. Well, thank you, Raj, for joining us for this special conversation. You know, before we get into the specifics, let's talk about from your vantage point, how have you seen customer expectations evolve over the last few years?
Thank you, Himanshi. I really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you and address this very important topic. What's happening is our customers are getting smarter. At the same time, they are being inundated with more and more messages on more and more channels, even as the channel landscape itself is evolving. Ad spend in the Indian market has gone up by 7% over the last year. 60% of that is digital, and over 13% of that 60% is media, retail media, right?
Okay.
Connected TV has now breached the 50 million mark, so you've hit that inflection point where your living room becomes your landing page.
Yeah.
So there's been a proliferation of channels. There's been a proliferation of AI, which generates content, which generates emails and SMS text messages and increasingly videos and images. So consequently, what's happening is with the explosion of the economy, explosion of the channels, and AI generating all these messages at scale automatically, customers are just inundated with messages. And customers' expectation is, don't take my attention for granted. Right? That's the one resource we all have in limited supply. So can you please contextualize your messages? Can you please understand my needs better? And give me the 3 or 4 messages that matter to me and my household. That's how the needs are evolving. There's message fatigue. And so customers expect a personalized outreach. And customers expect that you don't waste their time. Customers expect that the engagement is empathetic. Customers expect that it is done respectful of their privacy.
Yeah, absolutely. The message perhaps has to reach to the right spot, right? But we were talking about customer expectations from the customer's perspective. And now let's take it to the business side. When it comes to organizations, what are those challenges that companies do face when they look at customer expectations, the evolving customer expectations and managing customer experiences as well?
Yeah. It's really 2 words. One is constant change and extreme fragmentation. There's constant change in the landscape, right? Product evolution, product cycles have radically shrunk. So new products are coming out much, much faster than ever before. Whether it's a bank churning out new types of loan products, deposit products, credit cards, what have you. At the same time, channels are proliferating. When you look at the IT landscape and the MarTech landscape for our customers, it's not uncommon to see a large enterprise have 30 or 40 tools in their MarTech stack. They may have 50 different data lakes and databases and data warehouses, CRM systems, CDPs, multiple channel systems. They may have systems for batch campaigns, systems for interactive campaigns. Now you add the whole AI mix to that. So it's really a combinatorial explosion problem in terms of the IT system landscape. What that does is it adds to the complexity of the outreach. It almost blinds you to a deeper understanding of your customer and their context. So this is what our customers are grappling with.
All right, so if these are the challenges, naturally the next question comes to my mind is about the evolving MarTech stack. How are you keeping up with the MarTech stack with these evolving expectations, customer expectations, and also the experiences that you are trying to sort of keep up at?
Correct. Interestingly, the AI revolution, which is what is powering what we call the intelligence economy, actually gives our customers a once-in-a-lifetime chance to rationalize their MarTech portfolio and to go from what we call the attention economy to the intelligence economy. And in doing so, reach out to the customers in a contextually relevant, empathetic, and respectful of the privacy, the right message, right time, right channel. Do that again and again, repeatably. And the way we see the stack evolving is number one, AI becomes a centerpiece powered by a very, very strong data strategy, right? So we like to call it XDO, experience, data, operations.
Okay.
Increasingly, brands are looking at experience not as an attribute of their product or service, but as the product or service.
Product, yeah.
Right? In the intelligence economy, experience is the product.
Yeah.
Right? It's all about experience. And by that, I mean your brand has a promise and a value proposition. Can you deliver that promise and value proposition repeatably without any disruption?
Yeah.
Any disruption in that value proposition takes away from the experience. It's a moment of struggle, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, then, can you enrich it and provide a moment of magic?
Yeah.
So the experience problem is, can I repeatably deliver moments of magic and mitigate moments of struggle that is true to my brand promise?
Yeah.
And can I do that across all my customers?
Yeah.
Data is the second aspect of this. Data is a new gold, or let's call it the digital diamond. How do I leverage the amazing amount of data that I have about my customers to then fuel that experience, right? Yeah. Data fuels experience because data fuels insight. Can I get more insight about who you are, your household, where you are in your buying cycle right now? What are your struggles? Can I understand you as a person and market to you as a person, right? Rather than pushing product.
Yeah.
And the third aspect is that of scale, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about a unit of one. Imagine Bharat scale.
Yeah.
Imagine planet scale, doing it for 1.4 billion people repeatably. That's where operations come, right? So operations is the foundry where you forge experience using the raw material called data.
Yeah.
That is what is shaping all of this, and the catalyst for this is AI.
Yeah, thank you for sharing this. And this is how perhaps the MarTech needs to adapt, right? But also talk to me, and while we are bringing HCL into this picture, talk to me about the HCL's Unica Plus platform. I think talk to us about that. I've heard a lot about it.
Okay. So use the word Unica Plus. Let's understand Unica first.
Yeah.
Unica is the OG of MarTech.
Yeah.
I mean, we essentially, I would not be hyping up if I say this. We were, in many ways, the founder of the MarTech revolution, in the same sense that Siebel Systems was the founder of CRM, or SAP was the founder of ERP.
Yeah.
Unica was created in 1994, before the web browser was invented, to take the problem of catalog marketing and using email, which was a killer app at that time, to automate marketing based on segmentation and targeting and personalization. Unica did that in 1994, before the web browser, right? Because there was a new killer app, email, that enabled this new possibility, right, of automating catalogs and using digital channels to get your message out. Today, we have a new killer app. It's AI. So what we have done with HCL Unica Plus is to reimagine Unica.
Okay.
And to do that with AI as the core foundation, data as the core foundation. And so we call it the ABCDE of marketing. A for AI first, B for brand new customer experience. Not only the experience of the marketer using the platform, but the experience that the platform itself delivers to my customer's customer. C for cloud native, giving my customers choice so they can deploy it on their private cloud, on their public cloud, especially in today's environment with nationalism and tariffs and barriers growing up. A lot of our customers want everything on-prem. D for data, data as the foundation for your marketing strategy, and E for easy, easy, easy. Easy to buy, easy to implement, easy to use.
And you know, also one big pain point that we hear from a lot of marketers is overload, right? There are too many dashboards, a lot of things are happening at the same time. How can we sort of evolve our MarTech in a way that it becomes user-friendly and there's no overload as well?
Correct. Somebody once said, you know, it's important to ask the right question, right? If you ask the wrong question, the answer doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Same thing applies in the overload scenario. Marketing is one discipline where there are more metrics than people care about.
Yeah.
And using those metrics, you can fudge everything to look really good, or you can make it look really bad. What Unica Plus does is we use AI to solve that problem using our insights agent. We have an agent that can look at the treasure trove of data that you as a brand have accumulated about your customers and non-customers across multiple domains, marketing, sales, product, support,
Yeah.
right? And mine that for meaningful insights, and then use those insights to design the customer-first campaigns in a highly personalized manner with a deep understanding of their context. And do it with empathy and do it with respect to their privacy, right?
Yeah.
So our insights agent is where we leverage AI to really trawl through the data and come up with those insights which avoids overload.
Yeah.
We also have, we are using not just agentic AI, but generative AI as well.
Okay.
So we have a new person in the Unica family. In Unica Plus, we call them Max.
Okay.
We call them Max. It's not him or her. It's a generic name.
Yeah.
Max stands for the marketer's assistant. Max becomes the window into Unica for a marketer to interact with the system. So marketer can ask meaningful questions around, hey, tell me with Diwali coming up, how have my Diwali campaigns worked in the last 2 seasons?
Oh,
What are the right products?
Yeah.
I'm introducing a new product, new kind of credit card. Maybe it's intended for high net worth individuals. What are the changes in the taste of that demographic, right?
Yeah.
And based on all this, we have something known as a segmentation agent, which can create segments based on these prompts. So this is another way we're trying to relieve the burden of the grunt work
Yeah.
of campaign execution. And third part, as a marketer, you worried about creatives, right?
Yeah.
My content, my images, my videos, my subject lines, depending on the channel. Here we have a content agent, content optimizer, which greatly simplifies this, again, using a very prompt-based conversational interface.
All right, but
All of these agents work
Yeah.
harmoniously
Yeah.
to essentially put the marketer at the center and make their job easier.
All right. Is it really about making the job easier or snatching the jobs away from the marketers?
No, it is really about making the jobs easier because when you look at agentic AI, there are 3 types. There's human in the loop agentic AI, where the human being is still the boss. They use the agentic AI as a force multiplier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You have human on the loop AI, where now the AI starts to do more things automatically.
Yeah.
The human just governs it more like a police officer.
Yeah.
And then there's human out of the loop, fully autonomous execution.
Okay.
Our agents today is human in the loop AI. We have been extremely conscious about building privacy rules. In fact, we have agents, we call them internal affairs agents,
Okay.
which enforce privacy.
Okay.
They enforce the compliance laws like DPDPA
Yeah.
in India.
Yeah.
They enforce responsibility. They make the AI explainable. They allow for logging and audit trails in case there's a legal issue later on you need to do discovery.
Yeah.
They make sure that the security of the AI is ensured by preventing things like prompt injection, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it is more like a force multiplier for humans. It makes your marketer a super marketer. That's what our AI does.
All right, and I would like to end our conversation on that note, making a marketer a super marketer.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Raj, for being a part of this conversation. And you know, one thing that I have understood from this conversation, my key takeaway is that while customer expectations evolve, your tech stack need to be smarter and not necessarily bigger, right? It has to be smarter and cooler as compared to the current marketing landscape.
And it has to add meaningful business value.
Yeah.
Right. That's
There has to be ROI at
Absolutely.
the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and to our viewers, stay tuned for many more such interesting conversations only at ET Studio.